everyone, my name is Karina and hope you're having a good day, whatever you're doing. Today I want to show you how to greet people in Spanish. But firstly, I should say that in Spanish we can greet people informally or formally. So there's two different ways. But the good news is that most of the time we use the informal greetings. It's only in a certain business situations when it's very formal or when it's an older person that you don't feel very comfortable with, and then you may choose the formal greetings. But generally, most of the time we use the informal greetings, and obviously that's why we're going to start with that first. Okay, so the first greeting, it's like this. Hola, ¿qué tal? Hola, ¿qué tal? Hello, how's it going? Soy Karina, ¿y tú? Soy Karina, ¿y tú? I'm Karina, and you? ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? Literally, that means, what do you call yourself? Hola, me llamo María. Hola, me llamo María. Hola, me llamo María. I call myself María. Un gusto. Un gusto. Igualmente. Igualmente. Okay, so this is a very simple greeting when you first meet someone and you want to introduce yourself and ask for their name. So once you meet them for the first time, then you can simply use these. So you just say, Hola María, ¿cómo estás? Hola María, ¿cómo estás? Hi María, how are you? And one of the possible answers could be, muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? Okay, so at this point I should mention that because I'm from South America, we use this letter differently to Spain. So we would say gracias. So in South America, this word sounds gracias. In Spain, it sounds gracias. Gracias. So it's up to you which one you prefer. So obviously I find it more natural to say muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? Okay, another possible answer, más o menos. Más o menos. Okay, so I always advise to try and sound, to make the letters or the words more flowing. So rather than saying más o menos, obviously we want to blend it together. So we say más o menos, más o menos. So it almost sounds like one word, doesn't it? So it's más o menos, más o menos. Or some people, not very often, like to say this word, regular. Okay, so it's a lot of r in it. It's the rolling R. Regular. So I prefer, and most people say this, más o menos. Okay, another possible answer, no me siento bien. No me siento bien. I don't feel well. Me duele la cabeza. Me duele la cabeza. I have a headache. No me siento bien. Me duele la cabeza. So again, you probably notice this letter in South America sounds the same as this one. So it's cabeza. But in Spain, they will say cabeza. Cabeza. So again, you choose which one you prefer. So again, last one is no me siento bien. Me duele la cabeza. Okay, and the last option I put here is this one, which is very common. Estoy cansado. Estoy cansado. O cansada, if you're a lady. Estoy cansada. O estoy cansado. I'm tired. No he dormido muy bien. No he dormido muy bien. Okay, so this is a bit longer. And again, another detail here is that the H in Spanish is always silent. So it's almost as if it's not there. So it sounds like a E. E. No he dormido muy bien. No he dormido muy bien. I haven't slept very well. Okay. So if you like, as an exercise, you could think of other answers to the question, ¿Cómo estás? Okay, just for practice. And as I mentioned before, we also have other greetings for formal situations. But as I said, you know, even in formal situations, you can use informal greetings if you feel that it's appropriate. It's really up to you if you feel the situation is informal enough. Okay, but if you need to use formal greetings, they're quite simple. So when we want to say good morning, we say buenos días, buenos días. But again, to make it more flowing, buenos días, buenos días, good morning. Soy el señor Pérez, soy el señor Pérez. I am Mr. Pérez. Okay, and here you probably notice that there is a letter that we don't have in the Spanish, in the English alphabet, which is ñ, ñ. So that word sounds señor, señor. And we try to pronounce the letters quite clearly at the beginning to emphasize the sounds until they become more natural. So, soy el señor Pérez. I am Mr. Pérez. ¿Cuál es su nombre? ¿Cuál es su nombre? So, whereas before in the informal greeting we said, ¿Cómo te llamas? Which is what's your name or what you call yourself. In the formal greeting, we say it like this. ¿Cuál es su nombre? ¿Cuál es su nombre? What is your name? Okay, and here is the same greeting, but now is a lady. So it's buenos días. Soy la señora Rodríguez. Buenos días. Soy la señora Rodríguez. Soy la señora Rodríguez. So again, this is señora, because it's a lady. Señora. Encantada. Encantada. Buenos días. Soy la señora Rodríguez. Encantada, which is delighted. Okay, or and a reply to that can just be mucho gusto. So that's another way of saying pleasure to meet you or nice to meet you. Mucho gusto. So even though it's two words, you can say it like this. Mucho gusto. So it sounds more connected one to the other. Mucho gusto. Mucho gusto. Okay, right, so that's the end of that. We have a little bit more to go. I think we got time. If you already know the person in a formal situation, you can say like this. Buenas tardes, señor Pérez. ¿Cómo está? Buenas tardes, señor Pérez. ¿Cómo está? So the difference is that here we say good afternoon instead of hello, and instead of ¿cómo estás? We say ¿cómo está? So when it's formal, we say ¿cómo está? Buenas tardes, señor Pérez. ¿Cómo está? Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted? Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted? So instead of ¿y tú? In the formal question would be usted, but it also means and you. And to say good night, we say buenas noches. Buenas noches.